What if I told you this dull patch of dirt could become the highlight of your garden in just one day? Yes, you heard right. Today we're transforming this forgotten flower bed into a breathtaking splash of color that will not only catch the eye, but also boost your mood and enhance your outdoor space. Let's dig into the magic of garden makeovers. Welcome back to Nature's Haven, where we turn the ordinary into extraordinary. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated on all our latest projects. For today's transformation, we'll need a few essential tools and materials. Step 1 is clearing out. We're removing all the weeds and dead plants to give our new blooms a fresh start. Choosing the right plants is like casting characters for a blockbuster movie. Every flower needs to play its part. We're looking for a mix of perennials and annuals that will bring this bed to life from spring to fall. With our stage set and our stars ready, it's time to plant. Remember, the key to a show-stopping flower bed is not just the colors, but also the textures and heights. Next, we're adding mulch. Not only does it help retain moisture and suppress weeds, but it also gives our garden that neat, finished look. A flower bed makeover can breathe new life into any garden, transforming a bland or neglected area into a vibrant and inviting landscape focal point. This type of project is not only about enhancing aesthetic appeal, but also about creating a more engaging and sustainable environment for both plants and wildlife. Planning your flower bed makeover. The first step in any garden transformation is planning. Assess the current state of your flower bed, noting the soil condition, sun exposure, and existing vegetation. This information is crucial for selecting the right plants and design for your space. Consider whether you want a theme, such as a color scheme, or a specific style like a cottage garden or a modern minimalist plot. A well-thought-out plan helps ensure that the plants selected will thrive in your garden's conditions. Selecting plants. Choosing the right plants is at the heart of a successful flower bed makeover. Opt for a mix of perennials, which return year after year, and annuals, which bloom for one season but often provide continuous color. Include a variety of heights, textures, and blooming schedules to create visual interest and a staggered blooming period. Native plants are a great choice as they are adapted to the local climate and soil, requiring less water and maintenance, and supporting local wildlife. Soil preparation. Before planting, preparing the soil is essential. Remove any weeds, debris, and dead plants. Adding organic matter like compost can improve soil structure, fertility, and drainage, giving your new plants the best start. If your soil is particularly poor or compacted, consider raising the bed or adding new topsoil to provide a healthier growing environment. Planting and mulching. When planting, arrange your plants while they are still in their pots to get a feel for how they will look together. Pay attention to the growth habits and space requirements. After planting, apply a layer of mulch around the plants. Mulch helps retain soil moisture, suppress weeds, and improve soil quality as it decomposes. Organic mulches like wood chips or shredded bark add a polished look to the flower bed while providing ecological benefits. Ongoing care and adjustments. After your plants are in the ground, regular maintenance is key to keeping the flower bed looking its best. Watering, weeding, deadheading spent flowers, and occasional fertilizing will keep your plants healthy. As seasons change, you might find that some plants do not perform as expected, or the design needs tweaking. A garden is always a work in progress, and adjusting your planting strategy or design elements can be part of the fun. Environmental and aesthetic benefits. A well-designed flower bed does more than just beautify your yard. It can also be a habitat for beneficial insects and birds, promoting biodiversity. Choosing diverse plants and those that provide nectar and pollen can create a haven for pollinators like bees and butterflies. Expanding your flower bed makeover. Once your initial flower bed is thriving, you might find the gardening bug has truly bitten, and it's time to expand your efforts. A single flower bed makeover can spark inspiration for more elaborate landscaping projects, including creating pathways, adding additional beds, or even incorporating water features. Adding complementary features. Consider integrating complementary features that enhance the beauty and functionality of your flower bed. For instance, garden pathways made from natural stone or rustic wood chips can guide visitors through your garden, encouraging them to take in the various plantings up close. Benches or seating areas near your flower bed can provide a peaceful spot for relaxation and enjoyment of the garden's ambience. Water features and garden art. Water features such as small fountains or bird baths not only add a dynamic element to your garden but also attract wildlife. The sound of trickling water can add a soothing acoustic layer to your garden, creating a serene atmosphere. Additionally, strategically placed garden art can reflect personal style and add interest to the flower bed during all seasons, even in winter when plants are dormant. Seasonal refreshes. To keep your flower bed engaging throughout the year, plan for seasonal refreshes. This might include adding bulbs that bloom in the spring, annuals that provide summer color, and ornamental grasses or late-blooming perennials for autumn and winter interest. Each season offers an opportunity to introduce new elements or change existing ones, keeping the garden lively and adaptable to changing conditions. Sustainable practices. As your garden grows, incorporating sustainable practices becomes even more important. Consider installing a rain barrel to collect water for irrigation, using natural pest control methods, and choosing plants that require less water and fertilizer. These practices not only save time and resources but also contribute positively to the local environment by reducing runoff and chemical use. Engaging community and sharing knowledge. Gardening is a wonderful way to connect with others. You might consider joining a local gardening club or participating in a community garden. Sharing your knowledge and experiences, and learning from others, can be incredibly rewarding. Additionally, consider sharing plants and cuttings with neighbors, or hosting a plant swap. These activities strengthen community bonds and spread the joy and benefits of gardening. Reflecting and planning ahead. As each gardening season ends, take time to reflect on what worked well and what could be improved. Keeping a garden journal can help track plant progress, bloom times, and any issues that arose. This reflection ensures that each year your gardening skills improve, and so does the beauty and productivity of your flower bed. Building a year-round garden. Creating a garden that remains attractive throughout the year requires careful planning and selection of plants that offer visual interest in different seasons. Here are some tips to ensure your garden provides continuous appeal. 1. Choose plants for various seasons. Make sure to include a mix of plants that peak at different times. For instance, crocuses and daffodils for early spring, daylilies and coneflowers for summer, and chrysanthemums and sedum for fall. Evergreens or ornamental grasses can provide color and structure during the winter months. 2. Layer your plantings. Implementing a layering technique can create a lush and dense garden. Start with trees or tall shrubs as the highest layer, add smaller shrubs and perennials in the middle, and finish with ground cover and bulbs. This approach not only adds depth but also helps in creating a full and vibrant garden throughout the year. 3. Incorporate varied textures and forms. Diversity in texture can make even monochromatic gardens interesting. Mix glossy leaves with feathery grasses or rigid ferns with soft-blooming flowers to create contrast. Similarly, varied plant forms, from columnar to spreading, can enhance the visual interest of your garden. Enhancing garden health and beauty. As your garden evolves, maintaining its health and beauty becomes crucial. Here are some strategies to keep your garden thriving. 4. Regular maintenance. Regular pruning, deadheading, and division of perennials will keep your plants healthy and encourage more blooms. It also prevents plants from becoming too crowded, which can decrease air circulation and increase susceptibility to diseases. 5. Soil care. Healthy soil is the foundation of a healthy garden. Regularly amend your soil with compost to improve its structure and fertility. Conduct a soil test every few years to check pH and nutrient levels, adjusting them as needed to meet the needs of your plants. 6. Pest and disease management. Monitor your garden for signs of pests and diseases. Early detection and proper identification are key to managing problems before they become severe. Opt for organic methods when possible, such as using beneficial insects, neem oil, or homemade remedies to minimize harm to the environment. Connecting with nature. Gardening is not just about beautifying your space, it's also a way to connect with nature and find peace. Here are some ways to enhance that connection. 7. Wildlife features. Incorporate elements that attract wildlife, such as bird feeders, bird baths, and insect hotels. Native plants are particularly good at attracting local birds, butterflies, and bees. 8. Quiet spaces. Designate areas in your garden for relaxation, such as a cozy nook with a bench or hammock surrounded by fragrant plants. This can be a perfect place for reading, meditation, or enjoying a quiet morning coffee. 9. Eco-friendly practices. Embrace sustainable gardening practices. Use rainwater harvesting systems to irrigate your garden, choose solar-powered lights, and avoid chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Continuous learning and improvement. Gardening is an ongoing learning experience. Each season brings new challenges and opportunities to grow and adapt. Keep exploring new plants, techniques, and styles to keep your gardening journey exciting and fulfilling. 10. Community and online resources. Stay engaged with other gardeners through clubs, forums, and social media. This can provide inspiration, advice, and support. Gardening workshops and seminars are also great for enhancing your knowledge and skills. Conclusion. A garden is more than just a collection of plants. It's a living, breathing space that grows and changes over time. Whether you're crafting a sanctuary for yourself or a habitat for wildlife, each choice you make contributes to a dynamic ecosystem. Enjoy the process, and watch as your garden becomes a testament to your creativity and care. For the finishing touch, we're installing some solar-powered garden lights. These will illuminate our beautiful flower bed at night, creating a mesmerizing effect. And there you have it, a flower bed makeover that not only revitalizes your garden but can be a sanctuary for you and a haven for wildlife. If you love this transformation, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to share this video with all the garden lovers you know. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep blooming.